Sports leagues all over the world are allowing biological males to compete against biological females in the name of transgender equality. Now, in professional surfing, a man who now goes by the name Sasha Jane Lowerson won first place in the Western Australian State Championships. And in mixed martial arts, a biological male named Fallon Fox was allowed to fight against a female. Now, the fight went as you'd expect. Fox broke the skull of female fighter Tamika Brents. So what do female athletes have to say about this? I'm so glad we have Carla Esparza here in studio with us today, who can tell us about this. Carla, thanks for joining us. I'm so thrilled to hear what you have to say, because this isn't an idea for you. You have been a pioneer in the sport of mixed martial arts, and you fought against men. What does this mean, especially within the field that you're in?
Well, this is a very important issue for me, and it's one that's been really popular in the media lately. I want to preface by saying that I do support people's right to be who they want to be, and I think inclusion is important. But with that being said, I feel that fairness and safety in sport is more important. And, you know, although with fighting, with combat sports in general, there's an inherent risk. But just as we don't allow performance-enhancing drugs because it gives people an unfair advantage to inflict damage on their opponent, I believe that coming into our sport with a physiological advantage does the same.
Yeah, you know, I had a chance to spend some time with those who were competing in swimming in college and in volleyball, and they were very concerned about the unfair biological and physical advantage that biological males have when they're competing against them, and obviously taking away a lot of opportunities that they see. So that speaks very clearly to the unfairness aspect of it. But as a mixed martial artist in your sport, there's a lot more that's at stake here. So even those who are saying, hey, well, we should find ways to be inclusive, there are very real consequences to this, and only you can speak uniquely to what those are.
Most definitely. You know, I believe when it comes to safety, we need to have science prove beyond a reasonable doubt that there is no advantage, because we're in the danger business, we're in the fight business, and we can get hurt out there. You know, I've seen some recent studies that do show that, you know, even up to 2 years of hormone therapy, there's still an advantage. So, you know, taking away opportunities from girls such as scholarships, paydays, you know, just positions and victories is just unfair. And, you know, like I said, until the science can prove that it is fair, I don't think they should have trans athletes in female sports.
Yeah, you know, I know as you go around, obviously you're the reigning champion right now, and you spend a lot of time with young women and girls who really look up to you and are inspired by the example that you've set and aspire to achieve some of the things that you have. And I know that you feel as strongly as I do that we need to make sure that they have those avenues to be able to do that as women.
Most definitely. And as a pioneer of this sport, you know, I'm familiar with the battle for inclusion. You know, I fought myself through so many challenges, you know, just to get where we are today, not only in mixed martial arts, but in wrestling and jiu-jitsu. So, you know.
Thank you, Carla. I'm so sorry. We've got to cut it off there. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for joining us. It's been a pleasure to spend this time with you.